shadows above a town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes.
Hey lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here's my face with absolutely no makeup. Let's begin with priming the eyes. Here I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me concealer. Tap the concealer all over the eyes, especially around the eyebrows and the inner corners. With a really small, tiny flat brush and the concealer already applied on the eyes, draw a small line below the eyebrows. This helps in giving more definition to the brows and giving it a sharp look. Clean up rest of the eyes with a damp beauty sponge. Here I'm using one by Real Techniques. For eyeshadow today we'll be using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. Taking the light brown shade, apply it all over the crease using a big fluffy brush. Take a piece of tape and apply it across the eyes like I'm doing here. This actually should be done in the beginning, I forgot, so I'm doing it now. The next eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using is this matte shadow palette by Mikyajy. Taking this really dark pink color, apply it on the lower part of your crease. Keep doing it until you're happy with the color. Here you see I'm adding more and more color because I like more depth in the eyes. Here I'm using the Mikyajy palette, but you can use a pink shade from any palette that you own or probably any pink color that you have. Keep doing this swiping windshield motion till the eyeshadow is well blended and you're happy with the color. Now taking this really dark purple shade from the same palette, apply it all over the inner part of the crease using a pencil brush. Again, keep adding more color till you're happy. I had already done the pink, but because I wanted a more intense color, I added the purple shade. Now taking a clean blending brush, just blend everything out, making sure there are no harsh lines. This step is really important to have a neat and a blended look. Using the same Maybelline concealer, apply this all over the lid and use the technique like I'm doing to look up. This will help define where your crease exactly is. Using that as a guide, take a small brush and cut out the crease. The video is forwarded here, but you should really go slow on this. Take your time and make a very sharp and a crisp line to have a neat cut crease. Let's move to eyeshadow. Now taking this blue shade from the palette, apply it to the outer V of your eyes. Keep adding it more color to make it bright. As in when you add the color, make sure you're also blending it out. Now take this light cream shade from the palette and dab it on the inner corners of the eyes, slowly taking it to the center of the lid. Now with no extra color on the brush, start taking the blue shade inside to give it an ombre effect. And now my favorite part of removing the tape. I really like this effect of a really crisp and straight line this gives. If you already don't use this technique, I suggest you should try it out. Here I'm using this NYX eyeliner. You'll see me using it in most of my videos. I really like how matte and dark black this eyeliner is. I've been making makeup videos for a while on my Instagram channel, which is with the same name, Kangan's Vanity. This is my very first video which I have filmed on YouTube. I would really appreciate if you could comment below on how do you like it, or how can I improve it, or any other changes that I need to do. I have completed applying my eyeliner and mascara, and now will be applying my Fenty Beauty Foundation off camera and be back. For highlighting, I will be using this NYX Total Control Foundation. I usually like using a foundation for my highlight as it gives more coverage and a very even finish. Now to set this highlight, I will be using a powder from the Kat Von D palette and applying it under the eyes, on the bridge of my nose and my forehead and on the cupid's bow. Now taking the Inglot Gel Liner, I'll be using it to line my lower lash line and the waterline. I really like how dark this is, and it gives a very nice shape to the eyes. To complete the eye look, I'll be using the same blue and pink shade on the lower lash line. Now using the Huda Beauty highlight palette in the shade Arctic Glow, I'll be using that on the inner corners of my eyes for a nice highlight. On the cheeks, I'll be using the shade Northern Lights. To complete the look, I'll be adding some falsies and lipstick, and we're done.
Oh, we radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, but now we're drowning.
If you've enjoyed this video, do subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Also follow me on my other channels, which is with the same name, Kangan's Vanity. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.